Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Stephon Gilmore to our squad. I feel like our cornerbacks have been our weakest position lately, so I saved up some coins, went out and bought an 86 overall cornerback. He's 6'1" with 92 speed, so I'm going to see if he can help us out. But getting right into the gameplay in the video, we are in our 8th week of our 4th season, and this guy has a pretty good little squad. We're going to go ahead and try to just come out with a victory. 2 more wins and we're going to clinch the playoffs, so we've got to win. We've got to win at least 2 out of week 8, 9, or 10. But anyways, enough of that. So we're about to jump right on into the gameplay. And my plan for this game is to slow down LaShawn McCoy. He's a very shifty running back, and I'm definitely not trying to have someone run all over me. And I can't afford to have no success in stopping the run. And just to start off with the game, he goes deep. Luckily, I'm able to bat that down, and then he hands it to LaShawn McCoy, and I'm able to stop him after just a gain of about 5, which is good in my books. And right there, I feel like I was all over that route. I read it perfectly. I followed the receiver, but I just didn't get an animation, and I wasn't able to actually make a move on the ball. And right there, he goes right at Stephon Gilmore, and in his first action, he's actually able to break up the ball from the receiver. And that's definitely something I've been missing out of my defensive backs. My next move is going to be to get a cornerback on the next side of the ball. It's right here. He hits me with a 48-yard touchdown, and he celebrates on me. And I hate when people celebrate on me. It angers me. It makes me want to go out and just beat them senseless, basically. So now that he celebrated, my plan is just to score quick and score a lot of points. But as I was saying, my next goal is to get another cornerback to go alongside Stephon Gilmore, to where I've got good players on both sides of the ball. I've already got my safeties; they're pretty good, and I'm just trying to get another cornerback. And then after that, I'll be working on my offensive line. But right here, we're just going to go deep up top, and we're going to hit a wide end, Charles Clay, right down the seam for a 56-yard touchdown. And just like that, as I was saying, I was going to try to score quickly. I do just that. And it's a 7-7 game with just a minute and a half left in the first quarter. But now we're definitely gonna have to try to prevent him from going deep on us. I'm gonna have to do that and just still try to keep Jamal Charles under wraps. As right here he goes deep yet again, and luckily Randall's able to break the ball up to make it 2nd and 10. And he hits me with his corner route. Stephon Gilmore lays a big hit, and in just another play or two, he's gonna go right back to that corner route. And I like to run a lot of cover 3 defense, and that leaves the corners wide open, as you can see right there. Luckily, I'm able to stop him just before he picks up the first down. And right here, Butler, he's able to step in front of the ball, and he's going to take it all the way back for about a 60-yard interception return for a touchdown. And my opponent doesn't stick around after that. He ends up scoring first and celebrating on me, and then he quits the game still in the first quarter. So I don't know what that was all about, but we're not going to end the video here, you guys. That's still a little bit too short, so we're going to jump right into another gameplay. And my opponent seems to have a pretty solid squad right here. He's got Steve Hutchinson, really good offensive lineman, and he's got Michael Kendricks, who is a linebacker that I'm definitely going to have to try to stay away from. He may make it a little difficult to run the ball against, as he's got Smith at free safety, who doesn't have very much speed. So you might see me test him deep and over the middle at some point in this gameplay. But yet again, I'm kicking the ball off. It seems like I never received the ball to start the game, which I definitely do not mind. I prefer to kick off. That way I can come out in the second half with possession, and if I'm down, I can come back, or if I'm up, I can ice some clock and try to, just run out the clock and expand my lead. And that's always my goal. And right here, he just drops back and throws it up deep, and he's able to come down with it. And on the very next play, he does the same exact thing, goes deep, and his receiver just out jumps me, which is exactly why I'm trying to get another cornerback to go on that side of the ball. I cannot stand when that happens. It just gets on my nerves. I'm always in position, but my DBs just, I guess, aren't athletic enough to go up and break up the ball or to intercept it. But he scored in under a minute, so now I'm trying to just go down the field and hopefully be able to match his points. And I'm not trying to start out, down 2 possessions early in the game, so I'm going to do my best to to go downfield and score, as I just make a horrible pass right there. The receiver was open, but the throw just wasn't anywhere near him, as I'm able to hit Smith for about a 15-20 yard gain up to the 40-yard line to pick up the first down. And his run game was pretty solid. It was difficult to find any room on him, as I end up finding Charles Clay again on a drag route. He makes a man miss, and he gets all the way up to about the 41-yard line. So I'm across midfield, run a toss play, and that's not very successful. Those tend to be hit or miss for me. Sometimes they work well, sometimes they don't, as I find Shane Vereen wide open across the middle of the field. And right here I try to go to a screen, and I have some room, but I just run right into the back of my blocker, and that was kind of frustrating. Lamar Miller right here, he's going to break a tackle and fight hard for just, 2 yards, I think, maybe 3. But right here I drop back, and the game freezes, and it ends up disconnecting my opponent from the game. So I get the win, and that clinches a playoff spot for me. So in this next video, we'll be jumping right into our playoff game, and that's a little something to look forward to. But this video is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.